Straight ahead on JSU News, Mass Communications Day 2015 was one for the books with our guest speaker.
And talk about scary, ISIS may have allies within the United States.
The entertainment news is heating up with hot new movie releases and things of that nature. Mayor Tony Yarborough is actually cleaning up the streets in Jackson.
And sports are at an all-time high as seasons close at JSU. JSU News starts now.
Hello, welcome to JSU News.
I'm Jonathan Clark.
And I'm Ashton Nash. Today's top story, the JSU Mass Communications Department hosted its annual Mass Comm Day. This event was scheduled to acknowledge those graduating seniors and also honoring our new department chair, Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony. This event was from 9 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. and included alumni and professional panels for students to network and reflect on their time here at JSU while also getting the tips they needed in order to pursue the different career fields. The Jackson State University Mass Communications Department hosted its annual Mass Comm Day on Wednesday, April 1st, 2015. This year's Mass Comm Day was nothing short of amazing from our MC, former Miss Jackson State University, Miss Ronika Ann Joyner, down to our two media panels of professionals working in the field.
I feel like she has been very successful coming from the HBCU and going to working with Ludacris and doing the TLC movie. So I feel like she keep doing something positive and she said you gotta work your way up from the bottom to the top, and I feel like that's what she does.
I had the esteemed honor to introduce our new chair, Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony. She talked to Mass Comm students about her plans to revamp the department and to help students get internships and jobs upon graduation.
It's pretty enlightening. I'm learning a lot from, previous Mass Comm students, and it's good to know, they came from Jackson State and they're doing well.
Many students were awarded for their accolades throughout this academic school year. This was certainly a day to remember. Thank you. Reporting live, this is Ashton Nash.
On a more serious note, the ISIS-Klan has made tremendous strides in its efforts to terrorize Americans. Antonio Brown has more.
A group claiming it is linked to ISIS posted the names and addresses of about 100 U.S. military service members online and called for attacks on them in their homes. Those service members are now being warned to scrub personal information from their social media accounts. Among the personal information posted on the hit list, pictures, home addresses, and phone numbers of commanders, captains, and major generals. In total, there are about 100 members of the U.S. military on the list. Many of those singled out are pilots. The list was posted by a group calling itself the Islamic State Hacking Division, and tonight that group is calling on ISIS sympathizers to, quote, kill the service members in their own lands, behead them in their own homes, stab them to death as they walk their streets thinking they are safe. Law enforcement officials say a few of the individuals in the group are ISIS affiliates and have been on the FBI's radar for a while, but it's still unclear if ISIS leadership ordered this list. The Pentagon tells us all the service members on the list are being notified though there is no evidence of an imminent threat of an attack.
The dear concern about the conditions of the streets of Jackson has become a threat to the city of Jackson. Mayor Tony Yarborough called an emergency meeting to talk provisions on the matter.
It's more water woes in Jackson. Our cameras caught the water flowing from the cracks on Cooper Road. Crews started working to fix the problem this morning. People who live here say they've never seen this on this street before.
It needs to be taken care of. It'd be nice to have it all fixed up.
Just today, Mayor Tony Yarborough declared Jackson in a state of emergency for its crumbling infrastructure. The mayor says it gives us an opportunity to go after funding for this emergency, whether it's state or federal, and it also helps us draw much-needed attention to the infrastructure problem in Jackson. The declaration gives us the ability to go faster than we typically would be able to. The mayor says this declaration expires in 7 days, so they're looking to secure state or federal funding in the next week. I'm Octavius Lawson with JSU TV.
on this journey.
Coming up next, we'll talk sports for all you JSU football fans. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
I'm Will Lawrence with your sports trend. The Southwestern Athletic Conference released its 2014 all-conference teams, and 6 Jackson State Tigers were selected. All the Tigers selected were second-team members. Lamontez Ivy and Daniel Williams highlight the Tigers selected on the offensive side of the ball, while senior Arian McCree was the lone defensive selection, and Ryan Deasing was the only special team member for JSU. The only other senior that made the team was offensive lineman Jonathan Smith. Marcus Cook rounds out the list of Tigers names to the all-SWAC team, and call it a SWAC attack. John Gibbs Jr. threw for 245 yards and 3 touchdowns on Saturday to lead Alcorn State to a 38-24 win over Southern for their first win in the Southwestern Athletic Conference Championship game. Gibbs was 20 of 30 and added 132 rushing yards, as Alcorn won its first conference championship since 1994, when they were co-champions with Grambling State and first outright since 1992. In the NBA, it was a royal court. Britain's Chris William and his wife Kate were in attendance as the Cleveland Cavaliers earned their 7th straight win, down in the Nets 110-88 in Brooklyn. LeBron James scored 9 of his 18 points in the third quarter when the royal couple took courtside seats after meeting with NBA Commissioner David Stern. Before the game, James, teammate Kyrie Irving, and 4 Nets players wore shorts that said, "I can't breathe," to honor the family of Eric Gardner, who died after a police officer put him in a chokehold. The St. Louis Police Officers Association says it's profoundly disappointed with those football players who sent a silent but strong message before playing Sunday against the Oakland Raiders. Stedman Bailey, Tavon Austin, Jared Cook, Chris Givens, and Kenny Britt walked onto the field and raised their palms in the air, demonstrating the hands up, don't shoot gesture that protesters in Ferguson have been using for months. Finally, congratulations to Jackson State University football great Willie Richardson. The Southwestern Athletic Conference Hall of Fame wide receiver received a Lifetime Achievement Award by the SWAC Alumni Association. Richardson was among 4 luminaries recognized during its annual Legends reception this month at the Sterling Student Center on the campus of Texas Southern University in Houston. This was Trending in Sports. I'm Will Owens. Have a great day.
The 24th film in the James Bond franchise now has a title, Spectre. Director Sam Mendes revealed the title and cast at an event in London. Daniel Craig will return for his 4th go as the British spy. Ralph Fiennes and Naomi Harris are also back. Monica Bellucci has been cast as the newest Bond girl. Other newcomers include Oscar winner Christoph Waltz and Andrew Scott. Shooting is slated to begin on Monday.
I'll be back.
As promised, Arnold Schwarzenegger is back in the role that helped make him famous. The first trailer for the latest Terminator film has hit the internet. The movie will also feature Game of Thrones star Emilia Clarke taking over the role of Sarah Connor. Terminator Genesis hits theaters July 1st. Pharrell Williams has another reason to be happy. The Grammy-winning music producer has received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Williams has been riding a wave of success since 2013 when his tracks Blurred Lines and Get Lucky were the top 2 songs in the country. And Tyler Perry is a happy dad. The 45-year-old media mogul and his girlfriend Jalila Bakel welcomed a son named Aman into the world last Sunday. A source tells People magazine that mom and baby are happy and healthy. That's all for your Hollywood Minute. I'm the Chris Campbell. Back to you.
Well, that's all for today's show.
I guess it is. Thank you for watching JSU News. We'll see you next time.